And everybody's favorite bad guy slash good guy here, Tai. I'm starting to get my voice back. Everything's coming together now. I have to keep up with the Joneses. I always promised you that I'd try to talk to you as soon as I fucking could. As soon as I could. You guys bother me in messages all the time. Come on, Tai, it's been about 2 weeks. Well, I try to come back with another one. Listen, by the way, pinkies up, cheers, shout out. Have to give a shout out. You're damn right. I'm going to thank you guys so much for hanging out with me all the time and being there for me, supporting me. This is awesome. I couldn't do this without you. But listen, I have a very special surprise for you. Somebody that I have talked about before, but couldn't talk about, but can talk about, but can't talk about. Well, he just happens to be right behind me, and I'm proud of a pig in shit to be doing this, because it's about goddamn time. Potatoes, if you're watching, you're next. You gotta be sitting here next with me. You have to. You don't have a choice. When did this channel become a collector's card? When did this channel become like a collector's item? I'm just glad that it is, because I love doing this. So, without further ado, oh!
What's going on, bro?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing all right.
Ladies and gentlemen, meet Isaac. Happy New Year to everybody. Oh, I forgot to say that, didn't I?
You did.
Happy fucking New Year!
You also forgot to put the language warning on.
No, I'm going to type that out.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, okay.
Good. So they'll see that first.
Yeah, they'll see that.
See that first. All right.
So, this is Isaac. He's one of my best friends in the fucking world. I love this guy. He fucking hates it when I say that because he's like, no,
I try to be humble.
Yeah, no, yeah. Humble.
It works for me. It doesn't always work for everybody else.
No. I thought I was the rock star. I have the fat head.
I call you the rock star.
I call him the rock star. Yeah. So, this is Isaac, and I'm going to shut the fuck up and let him take over. Oh my god, he's finally doing this with me. Do you have any fucking clue? I think it's been at least over a year. We've been talking about
me getting on the show for a while, actually.
Right?
I know. And like you were talking about it being a collector's card thing, like I've been psyched to get on here and psyched to talk to you.
Come on, man.
You and I have real conversations all the time, and it's great.
Oh my god, a real person.
And it's fun, and it's
we hang
but
out.
yeah, it's I miss talking to you because you and I haven't talked much since probably like August, like 5-6 months almost.
Yeah, it's been a while. And
you started working with me, and it was good.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I wonder if I'm gonna get sick of Ty, and then it just didn't happen.
Oh, come on.
It just didn't happen.
Come
it was
on.
good.
I love this motherfucker like a motherfucker. Like, that's all I can say. Love this motherfucker like a motherfucker.
Anyway.
Tell him, Hawk.
Love y'all guys. It's good to be here.
That's NeverLand,
good
by
to
the
see
way.
this guy.
I have to hear you say it at least one time.
NeverLand.
Aye.
What's going on? Anyway, I'm happy to be here. It's a fun time.
How
I need to get my
sweet
tea.
is this?
Actually,
you forgot. Go ahead.
I forgot my tea.
How fucking sweet is this? One of my favorite people on this fucking godforsaken planet is sitting right next to me doing this.
It's kind of precipitated out of nowhere because you and I were at the aforementioned.
Oh, this place.
And,
you got it in your cup too, by the way. You didn't notice that?
I didn't.
By the way.
No, we got pretty good and tight, and then we started talking.
Shout out to...
And it was an awesome time. And then I ended up over here for the first time.
Finally.
We were all pretty psyched.
This is the very first time he's been here.
Pretty psyched about it.
Hey, I'm happy as a pig in shit.
And Ty was like, we gotta do a vlog. I'm like, you're fucking right with it.
Yeah.
Huh?
Uh-huh. It's Isaac, for fuck's sakes. I mean...
So we said goodbye to 2018 tonight.
Thank God. I hope it sucks my left nut.
I think we're all pretty happy about that. I mean, 2018 has been a hard year for a lot of us.
Yeah.
I was displaced from my home and lived quite a while away from work. And that worked out over 3 months. I got in shape because I walked everywhere. It sucked, but it was actually pretty awesome.
Jesus, you did walk everywhere, too. I thought fucking what I
thought I was going to drop dead, and then it actually ended up being pretty good for me.
Believe me, man.
No.
Don't you can't.
I'm not done yet.
No.
I'm not done yet.
No.
And, we all know there were some pretty unfortunate events that happened this year. And, get real for a moment, as NeverLand.
Shall we? Well, that's what we do in this channel, man. We're honest.
We got to talk about what really happens. And
it
really sucks. So we're all looking to make 2019 better.
You damn right.
And I'm looking forward to doing it with you, man.
Oh, fuck.
Cheers to that.
I mean, cheers to that. Pinkies up. Pinkies up.
Pinkies up.
Hello.
Never down.
Never down.
Well, anyway, keep the meeting going because I don't really know how to talk to a bunch of
Actually, you're doing great.
I'm trying to do my best.
No, you keep going.
I'm not always good to speak.
I finally got this motherfucker, and he has no idea what to say. Bullshit. By the way, intelligence personified.
Like I said, I do my best, and for some reason, I impress this guy. I try to have a little personality.
Because he's real. Oh my God, there's life on this fucking planet.
There's nothing else to be in this world.
I mean, really though, because there's nothing else to be in this planet.
We work too hard for.
Oh my Jesus.
Well, doesn't always work out for us, right?
Nothing's worked out.
Life never stops. Life comes out and fucking hits you with a baseball bat out of nowhere.
Yep.
And that happened to both of us this
year. Yeah. That's why we're both saying 2018 can suck our fucking mess.
Exactly.
Damn.
Anyways, keep it going, man. I'll bounce off you. Is that cool?
No, I want to bounce off you, though, because you're finally here. And I talk to these motherfuckers all the time, man. I mean, I'm sure if there's anybody else sick of me right now, it's them. I mean, come on.
All right, well, I kind of wish we could do a live feed here so we could ask them what to talk about.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Anyway, we're saying goodbye to 2018, and I think it's going to be a good time. And I'm really looking forward to working a lot more with you. And I'm looking forward to the staff parties coming up at the end of the month.
That's
you and I are going to have a damn good
Oh
time.
my God, we're going to get
We're going to hang out at my place for the first time, and we're going to do the warm welcome of you into 44
I believe in
Waterloo.
fairness. Fair's fair.
Yeah. So I've been to this place for the first time this year, kicking off 2019, and I'm really psyched about that.
The right way.
And in the next month, you're going to be at my place.
Hell yeah.
We're going to have a damn good time.
That's the way it's going to be.
We're going to be hanging out with a few people, a lot of people that we work with, some of which we adore, some of which we don't
tolerate.
We tolerate
sure.
Our best. But
they think they tolerate me by now, though. Oh, bless you, dear. Oh, bless you, dear. We got to leave off camera, of course. You were saying, I'm sorry.
Because they still talk down to you, but they won't for much longer.
They really,
I mean, they won't for much longer.
Well, I just have to stop being such a nice fucking guy.
They're either going to learn or they're going to get smarten the fuck up like that.
Consider where I came from.
Exactly, right?
Respect is such a
Speaking of a hard 2018.
Hello.
The last month for you has been particularly hard.
Oh my Jesus.
I'm just happy that I was fortunate enough to be able to help out with that.
No, but that was
change.
You made it happen. I mean, this is one of the two guys.
I played a part.
I said in 2 videos, I think it was 2 videos ago, this is one of the 2 guys. By the way, he's here. Yeah, his name's Isaac. Hello. I just couldn't say it, because people are going to recognize that. I still haven't came out and told everybody where I work, because I don't believe in that.
I know.
Well, I mean...
You don't want to toot your own horn.
No.
Because you're actually a good man.
Oh,
yeah. If they don't know by now, cat's out of the bag, folks. This guy's one of the best motherfuckers you'll ever meet.
I'm just the pussy in the bag, man. Nah.
You're trying to claw your way out, and I'm going to help you get there.
I rest my case. I fucking love this.
Anyway, we're all looking forward to a good 2019.
This is going to be a good year. Huh?
I think we're going to make it a good year.
I think no
matter what the fuck this world throws at us, you and I are going to make this a good year.
Done.
And you guys are going to help.
You're damn right. This is going to keep going. We ain't stopping.
I think I got to make a few more visits over here at least in the year. Because you got more shows lined up.
You got to be careful what you promise them, though, because they hold me to it, too. But
yes. Well, you know what? I got to accept the responsibility. You got more shows lined up. You're trying to get more shows lined up for man.
Yep.
And I think I got to get over here more often.
Yeah.
And I got to do at least a few guest appearances.
Well,
we'll see how this goes. See if they like me. And if they like me, if they say, "Hey, you can have that motherfucker back."
How could you not like this guy?
I'll come back.
You calloused heart motherfuckers. How could you not like this guy?
I'll
say hi. Yeah, I mean, he'll show up for an appearance.
I'll say hi, Ty.
Man. Hey.
Hi, Ty.
Hi, Ty.
What's going on, bro?
Hi.
Thank you, Joe.
Hey, I.
Hi, Ty.
Hey. Mm-hmm.
All right.
So,
I talk. You keep us going.
Well, I always. Why is it always me?
Well, no. Yeah, I just did the last 3 minutes.
You had. Oh, okay. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. When we do play fair.
I'll bounce off you.
No, I'll bounce off you, too.
Right.
Listen, this 2018 business is gone now. And I'm really happy that it's gone. Because, remember, there's still poisonous people watching me right now, right? When they talk out of one side of their mouth, they talk out of the other one. Listen, we're real motherfuckers. We don't have time for that shit. Life continues on. Life rolls on. The responsibility that I just had was apparently all for nothing. I mean, you would know, because you were there with me.
Life rolls on whether you're ready or not. That's the problem.
That's it. Right? And I wasn't ready for this big fucking life change. I mean, I call it a life change, because it is.
It is a life change.
It is.
It's a big thing.
Huge.
And you're expecting one thing and you get another, and
that's the way
what
it
life
is.
throws at you.
Right? You get curveballs once in a while, but you can't tell me that the both of us can't fucking catch that curveball, throw it back, run, catch it by ourselves.
Smile while we're doing it.
And smile and keep on going.
Keep on laughing.
Come on now. I'm so glad 2018's gone because, yeah, that was a pretty bad year.
It makes you feel like the sun will rise tomorrow, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it does, and the sun is going to rise
tomorrow. There is hope.
The sun is going to rise today, and you feel like you can just keep going.
Yep.
And
we're built for
sometimes I think there's no better feeling than that.
There is no better. You're so right. There's no better feeling than that. Life goes on.
And the next thing, and then you get. I mean, sometimes you can get so down in the dumps, and you don't realize. Look, maybe in 7 hours you're going to feel better. 7 days you're going to feel better.
Yep.
Right.
Absolutely.
A month.
Yep.
And like I said, I've said to you before, I've said to you a few times this month, you're going to be looking at yourself in 2 weeks or in a month, and you're not even going to recognize it.
He did say that.
Not just in the job that we're now working together, but as a person.
As a whole.
As a person. This Christmas for me, this holiday season, kind of dreary actually. Like I went to my mom's place and I still felt like, life's annoying, life sucks, life's hard. I don't know where I want to be, I don't know what I want to do. And then I came back and I saw people at work that I loved, and I got back into my groove, and I'm like, you know what? It's going to be alright.
Yep.
And all it took was 24 hours.
That's so right too, because it's that feeling that everything's going to be okay. You know, no matter what you go through.
I had my relaxation, and I didn't sort of like come out of the stress that I was feeling while I was on vacation, but then I came back and I felt like rejuvenated. I felt like I had gone full circle. I said, you know what? It's going to be alright.
And I'm glad you had a chance to relax, though.
Exactly, absolutely. My mother has 5 dogs.
Damn.
And, it was a really good time. They were just fantastic, and you could relax, and it's so cool to just go around these.
That's what it's all about.
Creatures that they love everything all the time, and they're it's just an absence of judgment.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to escape people.
You
have to get around the more baser creatures in life, and that helps you really feel good about yourself, and it really did for me.
And I'm glad. I'm really glad that it did. You know.
And then I came back here and I got to see Ty.
Oh, hey. Oh, come on, man. Yeah. See?
You're the next best thing to a dog.
You're my dog. Yeah.
You're my dog, but.
Why? Because it's rough.
It is rough. 2018 showed us anything.
Yeah, it was pretty rough. Yeah. I thought I had a bad joke, but actually it turned out to be kind of justified at the same time.
The best jokes are based on truth.
That's so true. Yeah. You know, and he's so right, because it doesn't matter the length of time as long as you're okay with yourself. And as long as you're going through, I mean, I'd like to say a positive time. I mean, that's I've always hoped for that. I've always pulled for people that way. And I don't know if it's, you know, I'd say good-natured, but I can't put myself over because, you can't do that because that's ego. You can't do that. Look, I've talked to you about this NeverLand countless times about ego. There's no place in life for that. There's no time in life for ego. It's either you shit or get off the pot, or you sit there contemplating why you're so depressed, but you did it to yourself. You have total opportunity to do way better for yourself. And I'm just speaking for myself, if you don't mind. I'm living proof. Because, you make the best. You make chicken shit, you turn into chicken salad. I mean, come on. Right?
When life gives you lemons,
you piss in a lemonade.
You make grape juice and then laugh as everyone tries to figure out how the fuck you did it.
Right?
You take whatever life throws at you and you turn it on its ass.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't need to feel pride in doing that, but it's our own personal power to make the best out of whatever life gives us.
Yep.
And or just be spiteful in life and say, all right, you're gonna give me this. Fuck you, I'm gonna do this.
Yep, I'm gonna take this.
Like whatever happens to me, whatever other people choose, I'm gonna do this.
Yeah.
And that's not ego. That's self-determinism, and that's feeling like
confidence. Yeah.
Feeling like you have a little bit of control over at least one thing in this world, and that's yourself.
I mean, if you can take anything out of how hard you work, at least you can say that much about yourself, that you can say, I'm confident in this because I know I can do it. I'm not saying I'm the best person to say that, but at the same time, I've been through some shit myself when it comes down to work ethic, because I've always felt like I've been such a square or a keener, because I'm always focused on the job that I'm doing, and I should be focused on a good time around that, but no, job's priority.
I feel like we know somebody at work who does the same thing right now.
Yeah.
Who's causing a lot of problems.
Yes.
And we just talked about this a few minutes ago.
Mm-hmm.
He's got some good intentions.
Yes.
But he doesn't.
And we love him.
He doesn't understand how to project a positive energy.
No.
And actually better his work environment.
Yeah.
And people around him. And like we just said, you're trying to exert just enough control over really the only thing in this world that you can, and that's yourself.
Yep.
You have to be the change you want to see.
You have to be the change.
You have to have faith that will radiate out enough.
Yes.
To make your life better.
Yeah.
And the life of people you love better.
Absolutely. Because if you can be that ripple in the pond, the calm pond, you throw a rock in the fucking pond, there's ripples that'll happen throughout the whole pond. Hopefully that rock that you just threw was a positive change for the whole pond to fucking ripple. Right?
And that's the best you can hope for. Because at the end of the day, we can only control ourselves.
That's it.
And you want to see the best, and ideally, most of the time you will.
Yep. Hopefully.
But you deal with the bad.
Mm-hmm.
You embrace the good, and you deal with the bad, and the people you love in this world help you deal with the bad.
Yes.
As we've both learned this year.
Yep. As you're seeing on camera. Hey. But that's so true, too. I mean, and I've talked before on this channel about human control and the human control factor. You can take it two ways. You can do it going straight ahead and trying to stay humble, trying to stay yourself. Or you could take it and have an ego about it. Or try to see other people, making them recognize what you do for yourself and beating their chest and all that fucking bullshit, because that's a waste of time. In my opinion, I'm just speaking for myself. But human control factor is human control factor. And that's basically what he just said. It's all relative. You can't control what you can't control. Right?
Which is pretty much everything other than yourself.
It's pretty much everything besides yourself. So once you get a hold of that factor of it, and you really, even conceive the notion of, for yourself, that you can't control something and just learn to let things go, there are things that are going to happen with or without you. Once you learn to do that, you can actually learn. And I hate to fucking repeat myself, but you can actually, perceive information and apply it to your life. You can start to learn things that way. You have to open your fucking mind.
If you're unwilling to be the fool, you'll never be the master.
Right. Exactly.
You have to be an idiot to learn.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And so many of us are afraid of that.
Yes.
We're so afraid to
because of the
admit,
human control factor.
even for a second, that okay, we know nothing.
Yeah.
And you have to in order to learn. And
Oh, you have to. Absolutely.
And ego gets in the way of everything.
Oh my
It
God.
really does. And it's one of the most toxic forces in the world. And I think that should be, I mean, maybe not so concrete as a New Year's resolution between us, because you and I are already both pretty good at doing that. But,
well, yeah, we try.
But ego is something that we all need to be cognizant of.
Yeah.
And that's something I want to work on in my life in 2019, and I've worked on it for a while, and I think that it being New Year's and New Year's resolutions is just a good enough reason or a good enough excuse to keep going with that.
Yep.
And be cognizant of ego and my sort of emotions and my reconciliation of things that I can't control, and my desire to control them, and dealing with how that can affect me.
Yep.
And my desire to control things that I can't control, and how that's just going to affect me.
Yes.
And not letting it affect me.
Right.
And just controlling myself.
Yes.
And being,
that's, and that's it.
And being patient. Above
That's
all
another
else,
factor.
patient, because that change and that my making the decision to just mitigate through this world that I can't control is not going to result in immediate changes.
Right.
It's going to be a slow, gradual process.
Sure.
And I think that's the reason a lot of New Year's resolutions fail, is because people get fed up with it. They do it for a few weeks or maybe a month or two, and they're like, no,
cliche
fuck this.
now.
It doesn't work.
Yep.
It's
well, here's why.
consistent efforts yield consistent results.
Yes.
Random efforts yield random results.
Yep.
So if we focus on one thing and we focus on being patient with what we can't control,
Heaven forbid.
and controlling ourselves, that's going to yield a consistent result, and that's going to make us better.
Absolutely.
And that's what we have to do. In 2019, I don't want to be the sour patch in the sand here, but 2019 is probably going to throw shit at us that we weren't expecting to.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't want to say it. I want to say this all going to be good and full of flowers and kittens and whatnot. 2019 is probably going to throw shit at us too.
Well, we can't predict the future, but we do have that feeling of call us prepared, I guess, because we've been through our shit. But
if life did what I wanted it to, I wouldn't need to control anything else.
Yeah, pretty much.
I wouldn't need to work on just controlling myself, because everything would be perfect.
True words never spoken. I mean, I totally 110% agree with that. It's not a theory. It's a theory in practice. It's a theory in work, absolutely.
Anyone can have a theory.
Anybody can have
And then you try to apply it, and it doesn't yield the exact results you want
No.
to immediately. Like I was just saying, it takes time. And it was
Because
like, no, fuck this. This theory doesn't work. Yeah, it's
something different.
It's not that simple.
No, it's not.
You gotta wait, and you gotta see what the world does, and you have to react to that in the most productive way for you.
As much as you can. Yeah.
You don't need to be against anybody else.
No.
You don't need to hate anybody else.
No.
You don't need to loathe or fear or whatever. You just have
That's
to
so true.
proactively act for yourself.
Yep. I mean, if you're coming from yourself, from within, I mean, that's all you can do.
I talk about the truth on this channel, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
That's the truth.
That is the truth. How can you not love this guy? Come on. But no, that's absolutely right. And I agree, and I believe in the same thing. I mean, fuck. I mean, I've believed in the same thing for fucking most of my life. And I've had a hard life myself. But that's what keeps me going. Just the faith of it. The faith of the idealism behind projecting yourself forward in that same manner, but at the same time trying to keep atonement for yourself. And see, that's the difficult part for me, because I've always been go, 110 miles per hour. I mean, come on, rock star.
Keep it going. Keep it going.
Keep her going.
Yeah.
If there's anything in my life that I'm really thankful for, it's that these days now that I took the pin in the proverbial balloon and I popped that ego and I just watched it fly away and let myself be humble and because it's so right, because that's the only way you're going to learn. You know, you have to let go of yourself and wake up. I've always said that. It's on my Facebook, right? I mean, it's all over the place, but it's so true, though. I think that theory, and it's a working theory. I'm in progress. I'm not perfect. I mean,
Oh, God.
Jesus, one step forward, three steps back.
One day I'll be perfect, and then I'll just die.
That's it. You know?
That's it for life. Once you're perfect, you're done.
The definition of perfection, that's it, you're done. You cease to exist. That's it. But I really think on my side of the fence that, you know, as much as I've been through, and I've been through my shit, and, you know, and I can't speak for you, but he's been through his shit too.
Definitely.
And as long as you try to push forward, it's like I always said, you know, let that Japanese bullet train catch your sleeve, because you don't have a choice. You have to go with it. I mean, and it's going like, you know, 110 miles per hour, just to throw a number out there. But that's what you got to do for yourself, because if you don't do that for yourself, you're just digressing. You're becoming worse, not only for yourself, but for society.
You're just reacting to the world.
You're just reacting.
And you're letting everything that you can't control you.
Yes. And we don't have time for that. Let's face it, NeverLand. I mean, all of us, we don't have time for that bullshit. Anybody got time for that? You know?
If I was immortal, I'd try and take on the world for 100 years.
Absolutely.
Just for fun.
Just to change it.
But
and that would be the fun part.
That's not going to work out for me, because I'm only human.
Mm.
We can control one thing in this world. And
I think that's the subtext, though. We're only human.
I think that's a prevailing theme, right?
I think it might be.
Prevailing theme amongst everything we're talking about and this whole huge ordeal that we're trying to mitigate.
Egos and icons, man. Yeah.
We're human, and we're born with ego.
Yes. Yep.
And it's our only villain, right?
I mean, we're born pure until... And then ego comes into play, because that's the only thing that's going to make sense in the world.
It develops with the rest of our minds.
Yeah.
I study martial arts, and that's something that you're trained to. There's no opponent.
No.
There's no real opponent for you ever in your life. It's just you.
I've always called it shadow boxing, because that's what it is.
Yeah.
It's from within, because they teach you from within. But the problem is, if the wrong person takes that, and I'm not saying wrong person per se, but say people, if they take that the wrong way, they're going to think that, well, the world revolves around me. How many egotistical people does it take to change a light bulb, for example? One, right? They hold the light bulb in place, the world revolves around them. Well, fuck them.
One, I can do it. No, I can do it. I can do it.
No, I can do it
better than you can, right? Yeah.
Better than you. And it turns out, and 9 times out of 10, and here's the funny fucking part, 9 times out of 10, the person that says they can do it better than you sucks. Suck.
Because that person is, more often than not, they're just afraid of their own incompetence and their own failure.
Yes. Call it an insecurity.
People that we work with. They're afraid of their own
people that I've just left where I used to work with that were in control of my job. Mm-hmm. Egos and icons.
People who don't feel in control seek control in their lives.
Right.
And they're not at peace.
No, so they're not at peace. It's always an internal conflict.
Ruin everybody else's life.
Exactly.
Or try to.
Because they think that that's going to help them feel better about themselves, so I'm going to control you because. And you're going, excuse me, I run what you do, and you haven't done what you are supposed to be doing, but I've done that. Okay, so...
And sometimes the worst thing is that you know it's not going to work out for them, but you have to wait and see.
Yes.
And
the waiting
mitigate
is
for so long, and they try to control for so long, and you're like, you're just waiting for them to crash and burn. But then I've done that in my life, and then I realized that I'm still just serving my own ego. I just want to see them fail, and I can't do that. I got to walk away from it.
See, yeah, because
you have to be willing to lose to win.
Yes.
Sometimes.
Yep. Absolutely. Yep.
To walk away from a fight that you can't win, and that's the only way that you can ever really get.
What you just said is so right, because it's right. I mean, there's no.
2019 is going to throw that at us, bringing it full circle.
I mean, yeah, well.
It's going to throw it at you and I next week, probably.
No fucking doubt. No fucking doubt.
Where we work,
but at least we're in it.
We gotta be the better man.
We have to be.
Gotta be the better man. We also just have to be the better man than the people that we're gonna be around and we're gonna interact with. That's easy. We have to be the better men than we were the day before or last.
That's the hard part.
That's hard because I try to be pretty awesome most of the time.
And he is pretty fucking awesome.
It gets hard to get better than myself.
I'm
just tooting my own horn at this point.
Apparently he's a fathead just like I am, I guess. Well,
it's just a healthy little amount of attitude. I try to have some personality.
Oh my God, he's real, right?
I'm only human. I'm only human.
Yeah, you got a superhero factor to you.
Oh, I did my best.
That's all we can do.
I just hope I've learned a lot from a lot of people in my life, so I hope I've taught as many people at least something. I choose the bathroom.
You go do that. I'll sign off.
All right.
So thank Isaac for being here.
Good talking to you, folks.
Say goodbye to Neverland. Until next time.
Bye, Neverland. See ya.
Love him. Love it. How could you not love that?
How could you not?
Even Lisa says so. Well, listen. I'm going to be back with Rant Own Part 16 because you guys are still bothering me about that. Okay, listen. It's coming. Okay? I've been a little bit busy. I've had shows to do. Work's been, work. Happy New Year, everybody. Hopefully your year coming up, 2019, is going to be a productive one for you guys, a positive one for you guys, and for me too, because I agree with what he just said. I think it's a healthy level of ego-ish, even though I hate ego. I hope it's good for me too, because I am so sick and fucking tired of putting up with what I have. Better things to come. Better things to come. Right, dear?
Yes, please.
Yes, please. Everybody's favorite bad guy / they named me, good guy. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for just hanging out. Happy New Year. May everything happen the way you want it to, without the control factor, but hopefully it's a positive thing. May we say goodbye to 2018 because it can suck my fucking nuts. And the people that were involved in that made my life hell in the last year can suck my fucking nuts. I'll see you soon, I promise. I want to thank Isaac for being on this channel. Finally, there he is.
Fantastic to be here, folks.
Let's just do it both together. Remember what I say?
No, I don't.
I'll do it.
Okay.
You'll get it.
You'll do it. I'll do it next time.
You have seen
I'll
these,
do it
right?
alone next time.
Have you seen these?
Oh, yeah, I've seen these.
Then you'd remember.
I don't remember.
Here's a test for this guy. Remember, if you're working too hard...
You're not doing it right.
That's pretty close.
Pretty close.
I would say you're doing it wrong, but no, I'll go with that.
Doing it right.
One more time. Remember, this is what we do, man. If you're working too hard,
you are not doing it right. I can test that pretty well most of the time.
Well, that's why I say.
I mean, I work hard to be lazy. Nobody lets me. I work hard to be lazy.
You see what I say? It's all relative. That's why I say that. It's a tagline.
But they don't let you.
No,
because they just suck so much.
They suck.
I'm being judgmental. I'm being judgmental. And no, they suck.
No, I was good.
They suck.
No, they suck. It suck.
All right, goodbye, Neverland. I love you. I will be back this year. I promise.
They hold
That's
you
an
to
actual promise.
Yeah, but they hold you to it.
Oh, yeah. It's on a very short list of things that I will not go back on.
He actually is a man of his word, like I am. So
I just don't give it off him.
No.
I'll give it to this fucker.
Yeah, but
I'll give it to them.
Yeah,
I'll give it to them.
Oh, okay. Listen, thank you for being here.
Mm-hmm.
Hug. Mwah. I fucking love this guy. Because he's a real fucking person. Oh my god. Oh my god. How long have we known each other for? Handful of years.
3 years.
Probably more than that, I
3
think.
years, more maybe.
Yeah? Okay. Anyways, we're out. Take care of yourselves and each other. Hopefully everything's awesome where you are. Thank you for supporting me and watching me. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Bad guy / good guy. They named me the good guy. You believe that shit?
I can.
I love you too, man. Alright? Jeez. I'm working on it. I told you I'm working on that. Out. See you in the next one. Rent Own Part 16 is a coming. I promise you, I know. Just leave me be. I have to get through some shit first. It's coming out. Alright, I'm out of here. Thank you, Isaac, for being here. Don't worry about it. He's over there. Lisa, say goodbye to Neverland, please.
Bye, Neverland.
There it is. So stop bothering me. Alright, I'm out. Love you guys. Take care of yourselves and each other. We're out of here. Peace.